Remaining part of the 100 days history. Yesterday, I taught you Paddy, about Paddy and media. Both the girls wrote a friendly letter to Vanda. They also make an excuse for Vanda, for their behavior that was performed by them. And in the letter, she had written in a very polite way an excuse for doing such type of activities towards her. The letter was posted, but the day passed. There was no reply of the letter. So they thought that maybe Vanda had received it. Probably it may be possible in anger she did not reply the letter. And for this, they could not blame her because such type of activities had been performed by her, especially Peggy. Weeks went by. Still, Maddie did not receive any reply of her letter. Peggy engaged herself in her business, that was the reading, and Maddie put herself to sleep at night, making a speech about Vanda, defending him from the girls, those who were raising voice against her. They were also teasing her. And in this condition, it means Maddie, cried to stop such type of activities. She also addressed that everyone would feel ashamed for such type of activities. Now it was a Christmas time. There was a snow everywhere. The Christmas bell and a small tree decorated the classroom of the 13th. On the last day of the school, before holidays, the teacher showed a class letter that had come from her father, Vanda's father. The teacher addressed the students. Have you recalled Vanda Petrosky, the talented artist of drawing, who won the drawing competition in the school? This letter had been written by her to me, and now she also declared that she had come to know about her address there, her medal would be sent. And really he want to read out the letter in the class. This letter was given by her father, Vanda's father. The class sat down. It was a complete silence. And Vanda wrote about the students of the class 30. How they were, how are they? Please tell the girl, please tell the girl they can keep those 100 dresses because there are 100 dresses in her new room. Really, she indicated towards Maddie and Peggy especially, please keep these drawing materials because she had already 100 drawing materials in her house and they lined up. Now she recalled the girl Peggy because she always raised the question about the green days, and that girl Peggy to have the drawing of the green dresses with the red trimming, and her friend Maddie to have the blue one for the Christmas, as a Christmas gift. Receive the drawing material out of 100 for Peggy green dress and for Maddie to have the blue one, because they are raising question with these dresses. Especially Maddie and Peggy became very sorry for their activities. According to the Bishop Vanda, they carried the noted drawing with herself. They held the drawing very carefully. In all the house, the Christmas day, all the houses were decorated, and in front of the green grocery shop, there were so many Christmas trees and brighted colors of the violet paper that reflect the color when it falls on the snow. This representation that was given by Vanda shocked them, especially for Maddie and Peggy. They thought that they were not hated by Vanda. Now she was a Polish girl. Polish means she belonged to Poland, and it is in the bad sense. It is said Polish, the inhabitant of the Poland. They thought that they would not see her because she had already left the place. He had already gone to another city. And this news shocked them. Now, Peggy and Maddie carried the train in their hands and she pinned up that drawing in her bedroom, where the pink flower wrapper in the bottom was torn. गुलाबी रंग वाला कागज का पैर जहाँ फटा हुआ था उस पे जाकर उसने चिपका दिया. Really, the savvy room became relieved from the different type of colors. Maddie sat down in her bed, looked at the drawing. She immediately, suddenly stood up. She realized Vanda had prepared a nice thing for her. Now tears started coming out. Now she stared at the drawing. She rubbed her eyes. The upper part of the drawing, all the parts of the drawing were made of different colors. It was completely visible. But she noticed the face and the head of the drawing was very similar to her face. He became excited and bent to Peggy, and she asked to see, let her see the picture that was given by Vanda to her. What's the matter? Peggy asked. He came to a place in her room, she with her friend Maddie came to a place in her room where the drawing was pasted. The picture was really on the bed. It was upside down. She turned over the drawing and started gazing at the picture. She exclaimed that the picture, upper part of the picture, the face was very similar to Peggy. And the dress that Vanda painted on the dress was very parallel to the dress of Peggy or Maddie. And she realized that after all, Vanda loved her. They stood there in amazement and recalling the day when Aggie teased her by saying how many dresses she had. And she had 100 dresses. And she also recalled the moment when she was standing in the yard of the school where the other girls were started teasing by saying 100 dresses line up. From there, she decided not to hurt anybody. Really, this lesson also indicates about the reality, the love affection of Vanda towards Maddie and Paddy. They were friends, but they means both. This Vanda, because she used to tell she had 100 dresses. Although she was wearing a blue faint dresses, and this dresses was the model of one of the drawing that was decorated in the room 30. All the students of the school amazed to see her art and started praising. But she had already left the school. Vanda also told in her letter that the teacher of the new school was no similar as Miss Mason. There was a discriminatory difference between the two teachers. She also described in the letter. With her own activities, with her own behavior, she won the heart of all students of the room number 13 as well as the teachers. It means, children, do not consider anyone on the basis of wealth and positions. Anyone can be judged on the basis of his or her skill. A skill is the most important thing in our life. That gives us pleasure to everyone. You become popular among the people when you are doing something for them. If people are teasing you by uttering different type of sound, no problem. Do your duty, do your activities, and do better for them. A time will come when they all praise your skill and you. And this was held in that school. Because at first she was neglected by the students and his friends in the school, but at last she was praised by everyone in the school. So only 100 dresses means not only the dress. 100 dresses has been prepared by Vanda. Not only, it was prepared on the drawing paper or a paper. This shows the skill of that very girl who was very sharp, very honest, talented. And she was very generous, lonely. On the other hand, Peggy was also cheerful, friendly behavior she had, talented and creative motion also. Whereas Mandy, her behavior was also friendly, timid. She was timid in the sense I am telling you. She did not dare, Maddie did not dare to tell directly Peggy to stop such type of activities towards Miller. This was the reason she wrote a letter to her friend requesting him not to do so. But at last, she became fearful that she was his best friend. She would feel not better, and this was the reason she told the letter. This shows that she was timid too, but has full of determination. Full of determination, it means at last she decided she will compel the students not to do such type of activities, even to her best friend Peggy, because she was deeply grieved with the activities of the students and his friends Peggy, and now she became very bold to say something against towards his friend Maggie too. So children, remember in your life is very important. We should enjoy it, but we should not hurt anyone by uttering any type of sound, by teasing anything, by teasing any others. Our smile will give pleasure to anyone. Our anger give hatred to anyone. So we should be lovable, and Vanda was also a lovable girl of the school.